Hi, my hovercraft is full of eels.
Sorry, say that again?
My hovercraft is full of eels.
What?
My hovercraft is full of eels.
Oh, fuck's sake. My hovercraft is full of eels. Talking's with Kev. No! Oh. Right, let's get serious. Bam! Bam.
The serious stuff.
So, COVID-19 is a respiratory virus which primarily spreads through droplets when a person coughs or sneezes, or through saliva, or through discharge from the nose. There is currently no vaccine or specific treatment for this, hence the situation we're in. I'm not going to get into the politics here of whether we're doing the right thing or the wrong thing at the moment, but I think it is important to note and to realise that there are well-researched expert theories out there that don't agree with what we're doing at the moment. And I'm not saying that we're wrong, they're right, we're right, they're wrong. But I think it's important to have a balance and know all that and realise that going forward when we're talking about it. And, you know, some of the information may be useful to you. The headlines have been awful. One Sunday I saw a paper referring to it on the front page as a killer bug. Is that helpful? They also tend to report the total number of deaths, which obviously keeps increasing, and that is how it will work. No one will come back to life. The numbers will keep increasing, and we know it won't suddenly stop. And they neglect to put that in any context. So whether we are still moving upwards, getting worse, or whether it's getting better. And also in the context of how many people are dying from other things at the moment and how this compares to other pandemics. They're also picking out every little thing that they can and running a story with it, which is leading to a mass of confused information and mixed messages. Really shamefully irresponsible. Also, the advice has been a bit confused because of this, so let's have a look at some of the facts. Most of this information comes from the World Health Organization. I think it's in response to some of the rumours and things that are out there. Anyone affected should seek appropriate advice and care. There are no specific meds recommended. Antibiotics do not work against viruses. You are probably just building up an immunity to antibiotics by taking them. This is a good one, I love this. Although garlic is a healthy food that may have antimicrobial properties, there is zilch evidence that eating lots of it will protect you from the virus. Pneumonia vaccines won't work. And I love this advice. Spraying alcohol or chlorine all over your body, in your mouth, up your nose, and in your eyes will not protect you from the virus. Nor will it kill the virus if it's entered your body. It might be good for, very good in fact, for cleaning surfaces and things like that. Thermal scanners can detect if you have a fever or not, but not whether you've got the virus or not. You might have a fever, not the virus. You might have the virus and not a fever. So it's inconclusive because all it's telling you is you've got a temperature, which you probably knew anyway, surely. UV lights should not be used. UV lamps should not be used. God. UV lamps should not be used to sterilise hands or other areas of the skin. Hand dryers are not effective for killing the virus, and there is no evidence that mosquito bites will harm you in any way in this context. Unfortunately, taking a very hot bath won't help. That doesn't increase your body temperature or anything like that to kill the virus. You'll have given yourself a good wash, which is great, but nothing more than that. Similarly, using ice and things to cool the body to kill the virus that way won't work. Your core body temperature will remain the same in each case. Again, very unfortunately, drinking alcohol, even that of over 60%, will not protect you from the virus or kill it in your body. 5G does not spread the virus. We've already said what spreads the virus at the beginning of this, haven't we? That's it. Most seriously, importantly, if you get COVID-19, you can recover from it. Catching COVID-19 does not mean you are dying. So it's simple. Wash your hands, cough or sneeze into tissue, dispose of that and wash your hands. Disinfect surfaces and objects, door handles and things like that you touch. Avoid contact with people who have symptoms, and if you develop concerning symptoms, seek help and advice. And one thing I'll say finally, when this is done, we cannot go back to where we were. There has actually been recognition of the worth of workers who actually keep the cogs of society turning. There's been actual acknowledgement of how great and important the NHS is. All these people may have had to be paying out insurance or out their own pocket. And recognition that it has been starved of money and workers. We can get the homeless off the street. We can protect the most vulnerable in society. It's become clear that we've got this ludicrous sense of materialism and just how ridiculous it is. And there is no social value in this whatsoever. It's become clear that we are killing the planet and need to curb it quickly. It's clear humans are not top of the food chain. Nature is. We cannot live without that, and we will never be the top. And that brings us back to climate change. If we want to survive, we need to save the world. If we don't learn lessons from this and act very quickly, then every death in this pandemic, in my opinion, will have been in vain. I hope everyone's okay, and if you're not okay, that's fine as well. Look after yourself, give yourself some time, and when you are ready, try again. Bye bye.